16th president, and it hosts a battle once again between two major schools that call this state home, and at the end of the road, a top hat to carry on a presidential legacy. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Northwestern's offense will get the first possession of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys. It is crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to...
Turning it on! They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Here's a heat. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already shrunk.
Touchdown, Northwestern. First score of the game goes up. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Wildcats have it back to Northwestern offense headed out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, He didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Got it in the middle, it's Wagner. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. To the air, it's Wallace. Throws to the wideout. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be fourth down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Running into the open space. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes so that running back to get through, make the big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
And now on second down for this offense. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And how about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle from us.
They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Illinois! There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking for a man, it's Wallace. Steps away to find some room. And the ball slipped out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping two hands on the ball.
He'll take a shot. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Reels it in down the left side. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
He'll bring it out. It's Sanders. And the returner goes down. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Let's talk for a second about Illinois. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class and this next cycle.
Hold offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it down the left. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Corner showing press. They want to be physical here. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Illini! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Scanning the field, it's Wallace. This time on target. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Wildcats with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Farrell. That's a live ball. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there. Huge return, but they will take it. They are in business. business after the fumble recovery. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Northwestern will line up with a first and goal. Hauls it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
He might want another play. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete on the right side.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. And perhaps a touchdown. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Wallace. That's caught. It's Farrell. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's got his man. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Northwestern.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
He'll bring it out. It's Sanders. That gamble did not pay off. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, the long missed field goal ended the drive. The idea, get a little deeper in plus territory this time around. Bringing the heat. The short hands, it's coming. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Northwestern right back to the line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw. It's Wallace. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Unloads it left. And they gambled in their own end, and now they'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. To the air on first down. Wide open downfield. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Northwestern!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's coming. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Off the play fake. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the good news is you you got the first down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the 4th quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Looking downfield, it's Wallace. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive to get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take him. Setting up for the PAT, and when it gets this late, every point matters. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to buy time. It's complete to the right. Still running at the 40. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. 2nd down coming up. To the air, it's Wallace. Shoots it to the left. Grabbed on the outside, it's Farrell. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Farrell. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. Touchdown, Northwestern. Once he got some room, it was over.
Such a big play to score that touchdown, but now you don't have a lot of time to celebrate. You've got to come up with your best 2-point play to send this thing into overtime and give yourself a chance. Who on offense can come up with a big one here with the game on the line?
Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Illinois offense returns to the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sanders. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to pass the clock an enemy. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, Illinois. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
That is just how the coach wants to draw it up. Take up all the clock, score the go-ahead touchdown. This one is all but over.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Wallace. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth